I'm going to keep it on you real quick, Sweet Tea, before I move to Alicia, Dr. Alicia. Since Quad's been a member of this cast, but more importantly, this huge friend group, how receptive were the other ladies to you coming on board?
Honestly, some of the ladies, they still talk to my husband. I mean, Simone, they're like brother and sister. Gregory says Simone's like a sister to him. He still plays golf with Curtis. You know, he refers patients to Heavenly's husband, Damon. So, I mean, they welcomed me with open arms. But also I had to support their up and down relationship with Quad. And, you know, I was going to be there as a friend.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part with Quad.
She said, let me help you because I speak louder than her. I'm not speaking for her, but I speak louder than her. She said...
I help support the ladies' up and down relationship with Quad.
Right.
She's been supportive of our relationships with you.
Our in and out relationship with you.
Oh, yep. Left that part out.
You heard it, Miss Quad?
So she's been supportive of our relationship, my relationship.
That's what she said, yeah.
Well, that's awesome. That's absolutely amazing. I actually support her and my ex-husband, and I want them both to be happy. I don't want it to be a situation where people think, because she's a part of this show, that I have anything against her. Her and I have spoken a number of times off camera, and we're very clear that there's no animosity between the two of us. My ex-husband and I have been divorced for 5 years plus, and listen, happiness looks very, very different for different people. She deserves happiness, and so does Dr. Gregory Lunsford.
Thank you.
Dr. Alicia, why did you decide to join this show? This group of ladies, you know, it can get crazy sometimes.
Well, I'm a doctor, and so I want to hang out with doctors and doctors' wives. Simple as that.
Yes. When it comes to the newbie rank, who starts the most drama, Phaedra?
Phaedra.
I went straight to you.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, they would probably say me. However, I would say our firecracker is definitely Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea wants all the smoke. She is not afraid to jump out and fuss and fight with anybody, whether it be in a church or at a restaurant.
Ooh.
I get in that ass.
Phaedra, who here was the least welcoming to your arrival to Married to Medicine?
I don't think anyone didn't welcome me. I didn't have an issue with anyone.
You said, again, Bravo is so damn shady, y'all. I promise you, like, these questions, I'm like, but I'll go ahead and read them. Did any of the Housewives of Atlanta congratulate you at all? Did they text you?
Most of them did.
Really?
I mean, most of them are super excited. They're going to support it. And, you know, the nation of housewives, all of them have been very excited to tune in. So even though I'm, you know, jumping ships to another franchise, the beautiful thing is Bravo is a family. And so I do other shows with other Bravo celebrities, and we support one another.
Yes.
And so that's the good thing, whether it be Housewives, Summer House, any of those, I will support them because we're in a whole family together.
Right.
Dr. Jackie, can you give us any advice for those over 50 with your, I'm sorry, I'm getting nervous, those over 50 in menopause?
Oh, absolutely. The thing about it is we have shied away from saying we were in menopause. We need to learn to embrace that part. If you don't go through menopause, then you're going to die. As you age, you go through menopause. And my thing is to know your numbers. You know, most of us run away from hormone replacement therapy when I actually feel like it makes us feel rejuvenated again. So don't be shy. Go to your doctor, ask questions, embrace it, and don't be afraid of hormone replacement therapy.
Thank you.
Right.
All right, coming up, we have 5 or 6 minutes on the clock. I want to get everyone in. Come on, come on.
I'm Sonia. I came from Jesus. My question, well, I'm obsessed with Married to Medicine. If you weren't watching it, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Dr. Jackie, big Oprah energy. Dr. Simone, please let me be a third with you and Cecil. Miss Quad, she got it.
She got it.
Toya is that girl. And my question is for all of the ladies regarding Dr. Heavenly. Does Dr. Heavenly get an exemption to having to bear it all as it relates to relationship with Dr. Damon, no matter the severity?
I can answer that question. My relationship is perfect. Would you have any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Perfect. Absolutely.
No, ma'am. No matter the severity, I'm rooting for you and Dr. Damon always.
In the name of
loving you
Jesus,
guys.
it is. I think that there's certain people put certain boundaries on reality TV. I think that I bared a lot of things with my daughter and different aspects, but my marriage is not up for sale, so I will never expose anything that might hurt my husband or disrespect him in any way. I answered that question for you. Thank you.
I love you, Dr. Heavenly.
Thank you. All right, come on up. Okay,
Hello, I'm Alexander Diane Rogers, and my question is for Toya. Now, we've watched you over the past 10 years move into 10 different homes. Would you consider going into real estate since you have so much experience in the Atlanta market?
Okay, let's be clear. I'm gonna take that as a slight shade. But the reality is this. I have probably lived in over 10 to 15 houses since I was moved out of my mom's home. And I just can't get comfortable. You know, I'm one of those people, I'm watching real estate, I'm watching that dollar, and we built an amazing dream house, but I'm like, baby, we can build 2 more. I really and truly am not attached to the house. I'm attached to my family, and that's it.
I want to point this to Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone. Let's get into it. It was very genuinely and deeply disturbing to see you all's friendship kind of break apart. I mean, even Andy was disturbed by this. And, you know, all the fans, we love seeing y'all together. So it was really hard. What was the hardest part about being away from each other during that time? And what are you doing now to make sure that it never gets to that low point ever again?
Well, we both know it'll never, ever get to that place again.
Never.
Ever. And the hardest part is, this is my go-to in the hospital. This is my girl who I call when I don't know the answers. This is my doctor, my friend, my everything, and I didn't have that person. And I would walk in the scenes and try to ignore her. You know how you are when you're with your boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend in the room? I would try to act like I didn't see her. But it was hard playing mad at somebody I had been a friend with for 20 plus years.
Yes.
And so we know we didn't like that feeling, and it'll never happen again.
That's right.
Dr. Simone?
That's good.
I cannot, other than my own sister, I cannot think of another person that I have been through so much with in terms of the highs and the lows.
Yeah. I want to ask you this. You know, since you have been the one person on the cast that is constantly saying, I have no time for BS, I want to ask you, have you eventually, well, you did visually emphasize the importance of keeping it 100. So the question is, who from the cast do you think is most guilty of violating this mantra of keeping it 100?
Violating the keeping it 100, Heavenly keeps it all the way too real.
I know that one. I didn't win that one.
But we need the one that's not keeping it 100.
Oh, that's not keeping it 100?
I'm glad she asked you, though.
But that's fine. If that's her answer and she wants to start somewhere
It's
Heavenly,
violated.
go ahead.
That's okay. I'm on her mind.
So I think we're all guilty sometimes of not giving our honest thoughts and opinions. And I have gotten mad at Dr. Jackie for being silent when
golden.
silent was
It's
not
golden.
golden. I wanted her to speak up. I knew what she was thinking, and I just wanted her to say it. But it's not who she is, and it's never going to be who she is, and she needs to stay just like she is.
But I do say it. I've just chosen to say it in the privacy of our friendship. I try not to do it in everybody.
I want her to say it openly.
And the public does, too.